What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? You know what I'm saying? Today's Sunday, you know what I'm saying? So my good people, we hope y'all taking care of yourself today, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, share, and comment, baby. And smack that doorbell for me, baby. You heard me. Keep God first, baby, over everything. On that note, my good people, I'm going to let the video take off, and I'm going to catch you back at the end, baby. Let's go.
Probable cause, and set your bond at none.
This is the story of Tashika Young, a 34-year-old woman who was killed by her boyfriend while she was pregnant with his baby.
Tashik's from Power 106.1, and we're downtown right now at the Jacksonville landing, as you can see.
Tashika was a former radio DJ who was very popular and had a bright future ahead of her, but her life was taken away by a man who pretended to love her, a man she trusted. Escaped from him during this period, but she was haunted and murdered by the one who should have protected her. Annette Young was born on June 15, 1988, in Jacksonville, Florida. She was the youngest of 3 children and grew up in a loving family. Her mother, Tanya Young, was a nurse and her father, Ronald Young, was a truck driver. She had an older brother, Ronald Jr., and an older sister, Tasha. She was very close to her siblings and they supported each other through thick and thin. She was very outgoing, ambitious, and educated. She had a passion for learning and excelled in school. She graduated from Robert E. Lee High School in 2007, where she was a member of the National Honor Society, the Student Government Association, and the cheerleading squad. She went on to study at Florida State College in Jacksonville, where she earned her associate degree in communications. She then transferred to Bethune-Cookman University, where she completed her bachelor's and master's degrees in mass communication, where she was known as Tashika.
Paula, what's up?
What's up, what's up?
Who is this?
It's your girl Larissa.
What side of town you calling from, girl?
For the west side.
Yo, so weigh in, like, how do you feel about the whole Blac Chyna, Rob Kardashian, Tiger and Kylie Jenner ordeal?
If the father has respect for the mother and...
She started as an intern and worked her way up to become a co-host of the morning show. She was popular among her listeners and colleagues, who described her as a cheerful, supportive, and talented person. She had a knack for making people laugh and feel good. She also loved her community and was involved in various events and causes.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Tashika from Power 106.1. Right now, Power 106.1 is out here at Hemet Plaza fighting for justice for Mike Brown. Right now, we have protesters out here fighting for justice for Mike Brown.
She hosted charity drives, school visits, and concerts.
What up, y'all? It's Tashika from Power 106.1, and we're downtown right now at the Jacksonville landing, as you can see, for Friday Night Live. And I ran into one of our loyal listeners. I'm here with
Duval's hottest DJ Cutting Up. You already see it.
Showing out. But anyways, what brought you downtown tonight?
Man, I got on my Facebook page earlier and I seen that they was gonna be down here, so I figured I'd come out and check it out, see what it was like. You know what I'm saying? Have fun in the city of Jacksonville.
There you have it. Y'all need to be downtown right now at FNL, also known as Friday Night Live. Power 106.1 will be down here from 12 midnight. Come check me out. Come check out my girl Damara K, my camera girl.
Ow, ow.
Come see us. Bye.
Bye.
She was a role model and a mentor for many young people who wanted to follow in her footsteps. Tashika met Burzy Jerome Armstrong Jr., a 33-year-old man, in 2012.
Happy Friday, everyone. Make sure you stay bundled up. Don't want to catch a cold out here. Stay blessed.
Born on April 10, 1989, in Jacksonville, Florida, Burzy was the son of Burzy Jerome Armstrong Sr. and Patricia Armstrong. He had 2 sisters, Brittany and Brianna. Burzy and Tashika started dating soon after they met in 2012 and moved in together. They had 2 children, a boy and a girl, who were 8 and 6 years old at the time of the incident. Tashika loved her children more than anything and was a devoted mother. She was also pregnant with her 3rd child, a boy, who was due in October 2022. However, Tashika's relationship with Burzy was not as happy as it seemed. According to her friends and family, Armstrong was abusive and controlling. He would often get jealous and angry and accuse her of cheating. He would also physically and verbally assault her and threaten to kill her. Tashika was afraid of him and tried to leave him several times, but he would always beg her to stay and promise to change. Tashika hoped that he would, but he never did. On July 23, 2022, Tashika's mother, who lived nearby, became worried when she couldn't reach her daughter for days. She had last spoken to her on July 20, 2022, when Tashika told her that she was going to leave Burzy and move out of their apartment. Tanya tried to call and text her several times but got no response. She decided to go to her apartment and check on her. She drove to the Mission Point Apartments in North Jacksonville, where Tashika lived with Armstrong and their 2 children. When Tanya arrived at the apartment complex, she saw Burzy's car parked outside. She thought that he might have left the apartment and left Tashika alone. She went to the door and knocked, but got no answer. She tried the knob and found the door unlocked. She entered the apartment and called out for Tashika, but got no reply. She walked through the living room and saw a horrifying sight. Tashika was lying on the floor in a pool of blood. She had been shot in the head. Tanya screamed and ran to her daughter's side. She checked for a pulse but found none. She called 911 and reported the crime. She told the operator that her daughter had been killed and that she suspected that her boyfriend was the shooter. She also said that there were 2 children in the apartment and that she didn't know where they were. The police arrived and confirmed that Tashika was dead. They also found her 2 children inside the apartment, who were unharmed but traumatized. They were hiding in a closet, where they had been for days. They told the police that they heard a loud bang on July 21, 2022 and that their mom fell down and didn't get up. They said that their dad told them to stay in the closet and not to come out. They said that he left the apartment and came back several times, but never checked on their mom or them. They said that they were hungry and thirsty and scared. They were taken to a hospital for evaluation and then placed in the custody of their grandmother. The police launched an investigation and identified Burzy as the prime suspect. Criminal history, including charges of domestic battery, aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. They also discovered that he had fled the state and was hiding in Georgia. They tracked him down and arrested him on July 25, 2022, with the help of the U.S. Marshal Service.
Police have arrested this man, Burzy Jerome Armstrong, in connection with the woman who was found dead inside a Northside apartment complex. JSO says Armstrong is charged with second-degree murder.
And with that, News4Jax reporter Bree Isom joins us live. Bree, you've been looking into his criminal history. What did you find?
Yeah, so I looked up his court records online, and the length of those cases, different cases, is lengthy, but they're all non-violent offenses. Take a look. When you look up court records on 33-year-old Burzy Jerome Armstrong, you find a DUI, driving under a suspended license multiple times, and driving without a seatbelt. There are no violent records when we looked up his name. A total of 12 offenses popped up. The most recent offense was in 2020 for driving with a suspended license. Now Armstrong is being charged with second-degree murder after a woman was found dead in a Mission Point apartment off Biscayne Boulevard Saturday afternoon. JSO says a neighbor made the 911 call. The woman was believed to be in her 30s or 40s. They believe foul play was involved, but JSO hasn't said how the woman died. This marks the 88th homicide in Duval County so far this year.
According to the arrest report, the police found Burzy at a motel in Savannah, Georgia, where he had checked in under a fake name. They surrounded the motel. Burzy refused and barricaded himself in his room. He told the police that he had a gun and that he would not go back to jail. He also said that he loved Tashika and that he was sorry for what he did. He claimed that he shot her in self-defense after she attacked him with a knife. He said that he left the apartment and took his car, his phone, and some cash and then drove to Georgia and stayed at different motels. He also said that he was planning to kill him, but he couldn't do it. The police tried to negotiate with him and persuade him to give up peacefully. They told him that they had evidence that contradicted his story and that he would face justice for his crime. A gunfight ensued, which lasted for about 15 minutes. No one was injured in the exchange of gunfire. Eventually, Burzy ran out of ammunition and surrendered. He was taken into custody and was extradited to Florida and charged with second-degree murder and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. He pleaded not guilty and was held without bond.
Mr. Armstrong, you are charged with murder, a judge already found probable cause, and set your bond at none. Appoint the public defender's office and pass the case to August the 16th for arraignment. Thank you.
It's a long video, but I ain't gonna make no long video. Ain't nobody.
Tashika's death shocked and saddened.
You know, I'll make it quick and fast. You did. You know what I'm saying? To me, right? You know what I'm saying? Now, he had barricaded himself inside the motel. You feel me? I heard the story a while back. He barricaded himself inside the motel, told the police that he ain't going back to jail, right? So, if you wasn't going back to jail, what's up? Yeah. If you ain't wanted to go back to jail and you got into this altercation with the police with the shootout, and then the reason why he ran out of bullets, right? How you gonna talk about if you didn't want to go back to jail? You feel what I'm saying? And you ran out of bullets. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You's a coward. It's like, to me, I'm gonna spit the truth. You should have went here and took your own life. You was hoping one of them police bullets, you know what I'm saying, lick you up right quick. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? That's what you were hoping, but too bad it didn't happen like that. Because you couldn't take your own life because you was a coward. Because you took your kid's mama life. You feel what I'm saying? That tell me straight up off the muscle. You know what I'm saying? You's a coward. You ain't no full-blown man. You feel what I'm saying? Because certain men hate this and hear a woman tell them, no, I don't want you. You feel what I'm saying? It's like they get so much mad when a woman tell them, no, I don't want you. Partner, you gotta do just walk away. 9 times out of 10, if you would have quit being abusive, you feel what I'm saying? You'd have kept the woman who you was with. And you talking about the woman cheating and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? You can look at certain women and tell them, you can tell if they cheating or not. You know what I'm saying? How they gonna react toward you. Someone can fake like they ain't cheating. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you something though. I learned a lot coming up in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you cheat, right? You know what I'm saying? It gonna always come back to you. And you ain't got to be looking for it. You feel me? You just open your eyes and don't be blind for what you see when a woman looking pretty and fine, got all this here, all nice shape and everything. Don't let that blind you where you can't see this woman is really cheating on you or not. You feel what I'm saying? You got to learn how to open your eyes and open your ears up, baby. You feel what I'm saying? It'll revert back to you. You feel what I'm saying? So, I'm quite sure this woman wasn't cheating. You feel what I'm saying? You just was a coward. And you tried to take a cheat way out, but it won't work because you talking about she came at you with a knife. Come on, dude. Who you think you fooling? If you ain't fooling me, partner, you definitely ain't finna fool them people there. You dig what I'm saying? Because they gonna have all evidence gonna point what happened, what type of struggle. You know what I'm saying? They ain't mentioned no knife, no none of that. You feel me? You just knowing that this woman was gonna leave you and you couldn't take a chance of her going and flop into another man's arms, man. You feel what I'm saying? The men like that, the men to me is coward, man. You know what I'm saying, man? You ready to take a woman life, but you can't take your own life. You feel what I'm saying? That's crazy. And know you got kids. You feel what I'm saying? What you expect out of these kids, man? You don't took away these kids' life, mama, man. What you gonna? Tell me what you gonna get out of that? These kids, when they grow up, you better hope these kids forgive you, man. You better hope somebody teach these kids like forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? You can't hate nobody, because if you hate somebody, you can't get right with God. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you keep hate the person so much, right? You know what I'm saying? It gonna carry you straight to hell if you still carry that in your heart. You feel what I'm saying? As long as you ain't got no hate and you real sorry for what you have done, you know what I'm saying? God will forgive anybody, because y'all gotta understand now. You know what I'm saying? It was killing in God. You know what I'm saying? What's his name had killed, right? But God moved him. God lifted him. You feel what I'm saying? God washed all his away. You know what I'm saying? And God still let him do his thing and progress. You feel what I'm saying? It speaks about a lot of that in the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying, man? It's going to be told to you. So on that note, my good people, you know what I'm saying? That's the end. I'm going to scratch that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all were down with me, baby, y'all have been no smack that like button. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, my good people, y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe and like and share and comment and smack that doorbell for me, baby. You heard me? And keep God first, baby, over everything. On that note, my good people, I'm gone from y'all, baby. I'm gone.
Ooh.